Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, it's real late on Hot 97. My name is Peter Rosenberg. Oh, we're here again. Yet another moment in time when we introduce the world, or at least this world, because some people already know what time it is, to a new artist.
Right.
Like his brother, Chance, before him. Taylor Bennett is here on
Yo.
Real Late on Hot 97. Welcome, bro.
Yo, thank you. Appreciate you, man. Peter, the dude. How you feeling, dog?
I'm good, bro. I don't even think I told you this funny story about the first time we met. I met you a year ago at Lollapalooza,
Lala.
coming up right in a year. And they came over to me. My thing, I work with Mitchell and Ness. So
Right, yeah,
that's where we were hanging out at the
got,
thing,
like,
right?
all the jerseys. And
Exactly. So I'm hanging out with Mitchell and Ness, and my job was sort of like hang out, help out, introduce them to artists, you know what I'm saying? Just like kind of be a liaison because I'm a fan of the brand, and I am obviously in the culture and a friend of the artist. So I'm like, I'll make the intros and just hang out and have fun. Great gig. Enjoyed myself. And they come up to me and they're like, Chance the Rapper's here. And I'm like, I was like, that's weird.
That's weird because he's like shorter, right?
And I said,
like,
I texted him today, and I think he like either just had or is about to have a baby.
Yeah.
When was baby born?
I don't know exactly. I know that's a horrible thing for an
You're
uncle
an
to say,
uncle,
right?
bro. You're an uncle. Get your uncle life together. I always forget the exact day. I always forget the exact day of my niece and nephew. I think it's February 7th.
I forget my brother's birthday very often. I always say, like, if we got, like, kicked out and we were, like, in Mexico trying to get back and they were asking us, like, those questions,
You'd be like,
fail.
Pass out?
Yeah.
So anyways, but I knew he either was about to, I think he had just had the baby. I think the baby's around a year old.
Yeah.
So I was like, it's not possible that he's
Chance,
here. That's Chance the Rapper.
Just walking around
and then you came
Acappella
over,
yeah.
and I was like, no, guys, this isn't. Now it's, and they were already like all gearing up to treat you like Chance, which is a different way to treat you than Taylor.
Right. Yeah. I walked in and I was just looking at the clothes because they had already came over to us. We were like kicking it over there, and they were like, "Yo, like you guys was free clothes." Like the funny thing,
you always have an idea when that's happening.
Yeah. So like, let me tell you another funny story. We were at a restaurant actually, and this guy comes up and he's like, "Hey man, you know, the owner of this place, like, I don't want to say the specific restaurant. We were in Chicago. He's like, the owner of this place, like, he loves your music, Chance, and like some. And I was like, he was like, he wants to give you like your food for free. And I was like, yo, bro, I was like, I feel so bad. Like, I'll pay for it. I'm not Chance. That's actually my older brother. So I guess after that, he felt really bad. So he came back and he was like, well, you know, you should still like take the food. He still wants to give you the food. And I was like, I don't want to take the food because then I feel horrible. And it was just like a long thing, but I ended up taking the food.
Moral of the story, by the way, take the food.
Right,
you made the right decision.
Yeah,
yes.
I did.
If they want, you didn't lie.
Too.
Yeah, you told them the truth.
Yeah. I mean, it's always like, you know, like you never want to be that guy that's like, yo, I remember South by Southwest, actually, I met Lil Wayne. This was like 2 or 3 years ago. We were in the back of the Illmore and he was performing. And his manager, Hip Hop, came up and like grabbed us because that was like right after You Song it came out. And he's like, yo, man, like, you know, I really appreciate you, something. We're like talking for like 15 minutes. He's like, yeah, you want to hop on stage with Wayne, blah, blah. I'm like, I don't think so. I don't think I really want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And then like eventually, like he's like, all right, I'm gonna introduce you to Wayne. He was like, I'm gonna introduce you to Wayne, Chance, because Chance had never met Lil Wayne. And I was like, yo, it's like, I'm not Chance. And like that was like the funny thing, but I guess that's kind of like always been like, you know, the moral is like I'll never ever, you know what I'm saying, no matter how big the opportunity is, like I'm never gonna be somebody that I'm not.
Well, that's what I say is interesting. And of course we're gonna get into all your music because you're a great artist and you've been doing this on your own.
Yeah.
And you have your own movement by yourself that you're working on. But it is a funny situation, right? Because people I can't relate on that level at all, but I can relate on even when I have people come up and think I'm Paul Rosenberg, right?
Now that's funny.
This happens regularly. Paul Rosenberg about 6'3".
Yeah.
Right? He's definitely
I think
worth.
We were talking about that the other
probably
day.
worth. Paul's my friend. I don't want to get in his pockets, but a couple $100 million, I'm guessing, right? He's Eminem's manager. He's done quite well for himself. So it's an awkward thing when anyone confuses you, and usually the thing that sucks about when they do it is that you feel bad for them.
Right.
So it's annoying because you're making the mistake, but I feel bad for you.
Yeah.
So it's an even weirder feeling, I would imagine, or maybe is it a little easier when they are confusing you with your brother?
Well, I think the thing is like this, like sometimes I hit stages and, you know, like every stage, like every show, it's not my headline. Like, you know, like so everybody's not coming there to see Taylor Bennett. And, you know, like they might see me on stage and like I get their attention because they're like, oh my God, like this kid looks like Chance. And I mean, the thing has always been like keeping that attention and not having it so much about me being his brother, but then being like, oh my God, like this kid is crazy. Like I've never met anyone that's been like, yo, this kid is not as good as Chance, but that's his brother. But I meet people all the time that are like, yo, man, like, I found out you were, you know what I'm saying, Chance the Rapper's like younger brother, like 3 years younger than them, whatever, but like you're dope. Like I really like your music. Like I really feel it. And it's all about just, you know what I'm saying, just keeping it like organic, 100% like
and just being
real.
you.
Yeah, and just being me, you know, like
and also not running from it, by the way.
right,
Which you
and
don't
not
do.
running from it, and you can't run from it. You know, like Chance has always told me since I was a kid. You know, like he's like, you know, like I'm not just gonna like hop on features with you. Like, you know, like he might do it with his friends, like make all types of tracks. He's like, I'm not just gonna throw you on this tour. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I went through from like the age of like 16 to now, like selling out like shows like all through Chicago and putting out like my own projects. Like me and Chance just did our first song ever on Broad Shoulders. I've been rapping since I was like 15 though. You know what I'm saying? Like I've
And that was
got
your first
songs-
record together.
Right, that was our first record together. And like I wasn't even on Chance 3. You know what I'm saying? Like so it's all about making sure that, you know, if I really want to do this, if I really want to be a rapper, if I really want to be an artist, that it's genuine and I do it because I want to be an artist. And there's a struggle that all artists have to go through. And when you just open up that door,
That's not real.
That's not real. Like, you know what I'm saying? The only reason why I think I am as good as I am, just like Kanye says on like Big Brother about Jay, is because there were opportunities that I had to make for myself. Like every single time Chance tells me no about something, I push and I get it anyway, you know? And that's a push that a lot of artists don't have because, I mean, you know, like nowadays everybody's friends and there's connections and, you know,
you've never, even with our relationship, you reached out to me and followed up like an artist. Like, yo, I'm trying to, you never once, and Chance has my number. Like, you never were like, hey, Chance, can you just hit your man and be like, get this done?
I would never, ever do that, right.
And so like, I respect
Chance will
that.
look at me so crazy if I even ask him for something like that. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that's an amazing thing because one of the things that I struggle with, even with family members that I have who want to potentially be involved in things about being like, I can't just walk you in because you'll never then be as prepared as I am because I had to do all the work to get here.
Yeah.
So that's a beautiful thing that you're earning it all on your own. So what do you have out right now? Give us a little bit about what's happening with Taylor Bennett right now.
So right now, I mean, my first project I put out when I was like 15, it was a Taylor Bennett show. Then after that, we did mainstream music. That was about 17 or 18. And my most recent project was Broad Shoulders. And the cool thing about that is, one, it's 100% sample free. One of my top producers, Ludlow, did the whole album. But the coolest thing about it is that, you know, we did our own distribution with it. We did it with TuneCore. So shouts out to Chris Mooney over there. But, you know, Chance's thing really, you know, and that's somebody that I watch is like not just as my brother, but like as an artist of the future, you know, like this changing the whole industry and the game. So when we were putting together the project, we wanted to put it out on Apple Music, Spotify, you know, Tidal, all those things. But we didn't want to sign to a label. Like that was something that I knew I didn't want to do. I didn't want to give up the rights for my masters. I didn't want to do any of those things. So what we ended up doing is we found out about this company named TuneCore, and they helped us out with distribution. And it's for any independent artists that are out there, and it's like $10 or $15 to put your music up on this platform. And they get it up on, you know, Tidal and Apple Music. And then what we did is while Chance was here for SNL, we came down here and we did like a little press run and we like, you know, went up to Rolling Stone and we got that article and all types of stuff like that. But we also like connected with Jason from Tidal, you know what I'm saying, and Greg from Apple and all different kind of people to get like good placements, you know what I'm saying? So
it was just built on your own.
Right, and it was literally like built on our own. But I remember like, you know, the album Broad Shoulders was next to G-Eazy's like project for like 2 weeks, which was like the #1 project like in like the country for a long time.
And he's got tons of people
coming.
And
he has tons of people coming out to check him out. So I mean like the placements were amazing. And then on Tidal, we were on the Discovery page with the Happy Place video and with the whole album and all types of stuff like that. And like that was literally like groundbreaking because I mean when you think about Chance, he makes a majority of his money off of merchandise and off of touring, you know what I'm saying? But now there's a compound that we've put on it of distribution where it's like you really don't need these labels anymore. Like you can really put your own music out on Apple Music. You can really tour and make all your money. You can really sell all your merchandise, you know what I'm saying? And there's literally like 3 lanes for Chance, 4 lanes for us because we do still sometimes like paid features, but just ways to keep getting money. I remember Chance told me one time, I think I was like 18 and I was I was telling Chance, I was like, I need your guidance. I need your help because I want to figure out exactly what I want to do next. I'm doing these shows and I'm doing this stuff, but I'm not making enough money because I'm still in high school this whole time, so I couldn't tour. And he was like, what I think your biggest thing is that you need to find out how to make a standard income, like, off of yourself as a product. Like, you need to know how to do that. And thanks to, TuneCore and the distribution, now we receive monthly checks. And the cool thing about that, too, is that we figured out, because I ended up opening up my own, LLC, and then we ended up turning that into the corporation, which became Bennett Entertainment, which is the record label that I'm the president of. We had to learn split sheets. We had to learn masters, royalties, mechanicals, and publishing. And, we had to do work for hires, things that most artists these days don't even think twice about because that has no concern to them. That's not their job. That's the label's job. So now we do work with other labels when we work with other artists to do paid features, and we do know what to expect and what, and that's something that with Bennett Entertainment, eventually down the line, we want to help artists understand too, to strengthen, the just mindset of independent artists that are out here.
You're a smart dude.
No,
because
no,
I don't think my ADD could handle that many things
I have
at one
ADD
time.
too. That's crazy. You really have ADD?
Yeah,
That's
I
crazy.
did. I don't know. When you're an adult, is it really still ADD, or is it just like you're an idiot? I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
know.
Like when I was in high school, I had ADD. I took medicine for it. Now it's just kind of like I talk for a living, so it doesn't matter that much. 20 years old.
Yeah.
Making lots of music. We have a good friend. We have, I'm sure, many friends in common, but Vic Mensa included.
Right, Vic Mensa, that's my guy.
Hell of a
we
job
grew
he
up
did on his. There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on, right? Yeah, that's crazy.
That's
Vic
the
is
record I've been
always-
playing too. That song is the song I've been playing.
Oh, there's a lot going on. Like the last track. Yeah, that's one of my favorite ones. A lot of people, I really like New Bay too, and I like Liquor Locker. And like a lot of people are like, they're like, well, like I really like, what is it? It's the Blue song. It's like the song that's like before that or something.
I got it here. What's the name of this? These
Yeah,
songs?
what is the name?
By the way, if you haven't bought this, you should. It's Dynasty, 16 Shots, Danger,
Right.
New Bay, Liquor Locker, Shades of Blue.
Shades of Blue. That's it. A lot of people like Shades of Blue in Chicago because, he talks about like Detroit on there and he talks about everything that's going on. That's like a really like Midwest song. So like a lot of people in Chicago are super vibing to it. But I just have always been astonished by how hard Vic works. Like he has a work ethic like no other. Like even when we were kids, he was playing with kids these days, and there is literally like a caliber of work that this man puts into everything that he does that's like no one else. Like, like even with Internet Tape, it's like he was spitting so many bars. Like sometimes I felt like it was bars on top of bars. Like I was like, this is crazy. You know what I'm saying? But he's just so versatile and he's a super dope artist, man.
And a great person.
And a great friend.
Yeah,
A great
really.
person,
I'm happy he's doing well. So how did the come up work for you? Like, was it your older brother that made you want to rap, or was everyone always just into rap and you just were a few years younger?
Everybody always asks me this. No, when we were kids, me and Chance, we both freestyled. We went back and forth. But the song that really made me want to start rapping, it was called Hopeful, and it was by Twista and Faith Evans. And that's that, 'cause I'm hopeful, yes I am, hopeful for today, take this music.
I have to look this up because I have no idea what song you're talking about.
Bro, like it's like one of the best songs, but I was like 9 or 10.
Was it a hit in Chicago or no?
It was a hit everywhere, yeah, I'm pretty sure.
Not here,
like
it wasn't.
What?
I promise.
With Faith on it?
I don't think so.
Man, it was a huge song.
5 years, let's see.
It's called Hopeful, I believe.
It's called Hope.
Hope. Okay. Yeah, I'm sorry about that.
No worries. I don't think so. I'm gonna tell you right now when I hear it, but I've been in radio for all of Twista's. Well, all the time he's had commercial success. So I don't remember this record. Let's see.
Yeah. You don't remember this song?
I'll tell you in seconds. Let's see. Yes, I do remember the song.
Like, bro, this was that shit, bro. Like, South Side of Chicago, like.
Yeah, I forgot. This was a sort of big song, but the name of it didn't resonate to me for some reason. But
maybe it's because I said it was hopeful. When it was
I don't know. That was a dope record. So why that song though?
So growing up on the South Side of Chicago, you know what I'm saying? Like before Chance was rapping and anything like that, like going outside every single day, there's a possibility you don't come back. You know what I'm saying? Like most of my friends are either shot up or they're in jail. And that's like just the reality. I was just FaceTiming one of my little homies, shout out to Monty from 79th. He's still in my neighborhood and he's like trying to become an emerging artist. And there's just not the same opportunities. It's not the same. So when I heard that song, first of all, Twisted being from the west side of Chicago, it's inspiring, like to be able to speak to somebody and be able to change their mind's perspective based off the lyrics that you rap. Like, that's next level. Like, you know what I'm saying? I always say conscious people shouldn't make, like, conscious rappers shouldn't make music for conscious people. Like, then what are you changing? Like, if you're a conscious rapper, you need to be affecting people so you can change, like, their state of mind. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I knew after I heard that song that I didn't know if it wanted to be spoken word or if I wanted to, like, you know, obviously I wasn't a man of God. I was like 9 or 10, you know what I'm saying? But I knew that it inspired me and it made me want to push because I knew that this music could literally take me away. And I think that's like one of the lines in the chorus. So that like, it was like a really big inspiration to me for me to start pushing, to start writing music. And I knew that I wanted to start changing people's perspectives based off of lyrics that I could write. So that was like the first thing that started, you know what I'm saying, getting me to start rapping, like, you know what I'm saying. On another tip, you know what I'm saying, in terms of like Chance, I got my manager in the corner. You probably can't really see him. His name's Joseph KB. He's 19. And me, KB, my pops, like we were the first people to set up Chance's like marketing team. Like, so Chance, he graduated from high school and he didn't go to college. He obviously like wanted to be a rapper in like his freshman year. And you know what it's like, I mean, on the come up, like, you know, like all your friends are going to college and Chance went to a selective enrollment school and they're like looking back, like, you know, he wasn't Chance the rapper yet. Like he was just like Chance, like, and you know, like he was getting ready to put out 10 Day and all those things. But, you know, the support from them wasn't that strong because they were like, yo, like, nobody cares about you. Like, you're not Kanye West. Like, you're not. So I told Chance, I remember sitting, I was like, so this is what we're going to do. We're going to go to all these selective enrollment schools. We're going to go to Walter Payton. We're going to go to Lane Tech, Whitney Young, King, Kenwood. And I'm going to call up all my friends because I was kind of popular. I mean, even before I started rapping, just
as a person, just a regular person, right?
Right. And I was like, you know, like, let's call these kids and let's like get them out here and like, let's pass out CDs and let's pass out mixtapes and like, we'll sell tickets and stuff like that. And those kids, I remember his first listening party, like all my friends came out, like literally like 200 kids came out to see Chance. Like they were all my age, they're all new from school, standing outside in the rain because inside of the Leader store, which was the clothing store he had his listening party in, was packed out already. Like, and literally stood out in the rain to come back in there. And after that, I mean, all those kids ended up going to college and Chance's music, I mean, obviously he's an amazing artist, so it spread. It just shot around everywhere. And, you know, that's kind of like the same organic grassroot concept that we kind of use as well. You know what I'm saying? It's like going to these high schools and making sure that, you know, your fans, when you get handed a CD, it's more important than when you see like a billboard or, you know, like a poster for somebody that you don't know or like a commercial for an artist that like, you're like, yeah, this sounds cool, but I don't have a relationship with this person.
There's no
I don't
connection,
know this guy. Right. So, I mean, that was like kind of how Chance ended up getting like his first, you dig? And like my parents have always said, they're like, you know, like you're the business guy, you're a great artist, but like you're a businessman, you know what I'm saying? So, I mean, I've kind of stayed on that tap. And, you know what I'm saying, just working and everything like that, just, yeah.
Building from there. That's dope, man. That you have listen, you have a perfect model to follow. And obviously, It's not even fully following because you were kind of a part of helping putting it together, you know what I'm saying, even as a young kid. So it's very exciting to see where you're at right now. Is there anything else coming up in the immediate future that we should be looking out for?
Yeah, we're going to be headlining SOBs on July 28th. That should be pretty big. We're very excited about that.
The SOB's New York State, always meaningful.
Yeah, SOB. I mean, it's like, for Chicago kids, it's like if you sell out a show, like in New York, like you're popping. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, and like everybody will see that around. I mean, that'll get more people. I think like you'll gain fans just from literally doing that show. Like even people that don't come in that just hear that you sold out SOBs, like it's a big thing, like to have on your EPK. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's awesome.
By the way, it's awesome. It's just funny hearing someone who's, because I've listened to your music, clearly purely an artist, but also thinks seriously about the business side.
Oh, yeah.
Because not every artist mentions their EPK. Not every artist does.
Artists don't even know what their EPK is.
Hashtag EPK talk. EPK alert. His name is Taylor Bennett. Where can people reach you on social media and all that shit?
You guys can get me on Twitter at _Taylor Bennett, and you guys can get me on Instagram at Taylor Bennett Raps. And I mean, if you want to follow my personal life on Snapchat, it is Taylor Bennett, like BEENIT. Don't blame me. I made it when I was like,
we're gonna freak you. Do you have any interest in spitting anything right now?
Yeah. Come on.
What kind of vibe do you want to be in? Where do you want to go?
I don't know anything. Don't super judge me because
I'm not.
The first thing I said was that I wasn't gonna be one of those rappers that come up on your show and
says
free writes all their.
No,
shit,
I don't care. I don't.
Yeah, let's do it.
I just want to know musically the kind of zone you want to be.
Can we get a? Do you have a Kanye beat?
Yeah. Okay. So there we go.
I guess I was listening to a lot of Kanye.
Let me let's see. Where do I want to go? What kind of tempo are we talking about?
I'm gonna just have you surprise.
All right, you wanna? All right. Let's see. I don't. And by the way, the internet's a hilarious thing because you can never know if it's actually gonna be
the beat or if it's
gonna
be
beat.
like the yeah.
Let's see how bad. No, this is gonna be bad. Remake. I'm not doing one that says remake.
Ooh, that's gonna be horrible.
And no, don't judge me, internet. My DJ computer's not here right now.
Yeah.
This is my work computer. Okay. Let's see if this appears to be real. Let's see if it is. Taylor Bennett's in the building.
Yo, the hottest kid from Chicago, this the underground. I really don't got time to really play around. I'm out here every day where they be gunning around. They gunning sound. I'm trying to catch them by the ambulance. I meant to say they trying to put these bodies in the ambulance. Can't handle it. This boy is going crazy. I dismantle it. I'm a savage. You don't really gotta spell my name backwards. It's Taylor Bennett in it to win it. Never getting suspended. Pulling off inside of a Civic, not the Honda. I don't got a Lambo yet or the Porsche. I'm not endorsed or enforced by chance. But you know, I ain't even endorsed by Rick or the Ruben. My homies is trying to smoke Cubans. We do it, young boy from the south side. 79, shout out to the Face World. Yeah, shout out Greg, shout out Monty, shout out Zeus, shout out Thilo. I got a couple homies that used to move kilos and now they so low, they underground Sub-Zero. Man, this shit crazy, man, this shit brazy, man. I feel like the streets made me look. When I came to NYC, I had no dollars. We did a title show, we got paid, more dollars. And now I'm feeling like I got it made, more models. And I'm not 21, so I can't sip bottles. Put the weed down, it's putting stress up on my head, man. I ain't got time to sweat it, no headband. Really, I'm just trying to stay straight, no leg stand. Really, I'm just trying to get it drink, no keg stand. These college kids wanna understand the marketing biz. They don't know how to market like this. I do distribution with TuneCore. Really, it's the core of the tunes, the core of the moons. I meant to say I'm in the stars like I'm born to the moon. This flow is fresh. Yeah.
Hold on. I want to let's see if this is a real one.
Yo. Okay. Yeah. Look, I feel like Johnny in the Black Mask. I feel like I'm about to go crash. I feel like Tony Hawk, the way I'm flipping on the board. I used to rap on the corner of Chicago and Ave. All my homies would come past. My homies ain't laugh. They knew that the kid was the truth. They knew that I could be inside the booth, making it proof I'm bulletproof. Look, the beat switching up on me. It's all good. The remake is kinda real phony.
No, that was fucked up. Start again. Hold on. Edit point, guys.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. I was like, why did that not sound right?
It's all good.
3, 2, 1. Let's try this one.
Yeah.
Taylor Bennett is here. This is an actual real instrumental.
97, you know what I'm saying? Yo.
That part.
Yeah. Distribution. That part. Non-pollution. That part. Substitution. That part. Skipping class. That part. Smoking weed. That part. Don't do that no more. That part. Cloud my thoughts. Yeah, that part. Look, I've been trying to make $1 million, man. Hey, hot boy, I'm gonna kill it, man. Yeah, they told me I should mess with Wiener, that's my man. Damn, he be going crazy on the PR. Me and KB, we be out here, man. I feel like C4, straight blowing towards the Jets, man. I'm so Rex, man. I meant to say it's no rest, man. Taylor Bennett put him to the test, man. Yeah, staying off that lake of the Michigan. Yeah, we rolling big blunts like it's Michelin. Hey, we in the car and we be speeding, racing. I don't chase it. I fuck with bitches that fuck with me for facials. Yeah, they fucking with the boy cause they know that nigga gonna explore. Hey, off of the top, and I swear that you see me like the elephant or the matador in the room. Hey, I got flows on flows. I freestyle, I don't really write those. I don't got time for the fake lines. I ain't trying to impress nobody. You can check my songs, go Adi. Yeah, shout out to Yadi. He's a cool dude. Shout out Uzi. Shout out all these dudes just coming up. Hey,
I'm gonna stop giving you. By the way, you're doing a fantastic job considering I'm kind of throwing you. I don't mean
all good.
I don't mean that I'm throwing you bullshit because I love that part, but it is an odd duck freestyle beat to go with.
It's all good.
Let's go a little more.
Okay.
Let's go.
Yo. This shit is fresh, nevertheless. Hey, this shit is fresh, nevertheless. Hey. Look, I'm feeling crazy when I'm stepping out the booth. I'm feeling crazy when I step into the stand. I'm feeling crazy cause I feel like I got no upper hand on the raps and the mans that be spitting on the, Yo, I'm straight from Chicago. Mercy mulatto. Need me a nice girl, probably mulatto. But I fuck with them black girls. I fuck with the dark skin with afros, we like those. Look, I got a girl up in Wrigley. Hey, shout out to Lisa, she hear me? The boys on Hot 97. I feel like I'm blowing up. This is a good presence. I'm president when I'm rapping it. Residents, what I'm tapping in. Niggas know how I'm spitting it, getting it. I be living it. And when we spit up the beat, we don't stop. We just keep going. Niggas know we keep flowing. My shit potent. I'm smoking. I swear that the flow is like the ocean. My motion is something crazy. What I'm torching, endorsing. I'm enforcing the lame portion. Matter of fact, I spin it like the wheel of fortune. My flow so crazy. I will not forfeit. I will not stop. I always bop. Shout out to the homies on the west side that bop. I got homies going crazy, moving with the swords from the K-Town west side to the Killer Ward, from the low end to the C-Notes, how we go, and you know we flow. We don't even stop, the shit just kick back. I'm at the kickback, we roll up blunts fat. I don't stop for that, we keep going and killing it. Niggas know we be willing it, niggas know we be spinning it. Sorry, but this the gimmick shit. Matter of fact, they on gimmick shit. I really want the Guinness book, I really want the world records. You know that I do not play with the seats cause they red and black playing checkers. That's the Drake line. I meant to say it's not the fake line. My man hot too. And I rap with a lot of dudes and I rock too. Hey. Alright, so this what I want to do too.
You want to do something else?
No. This what I want to do something else. So I want to spit a written because I wanted to come in here and I wanted to freestyle because I feel like a lot of dudes they like
they come in with just the written.
They come in here with just the written, and then it's like, you know what I'm saying? They don't really freestyle, but I think the art of freestyling is going off the top.
That you can actually go off the top.
So it's like I go off the top, and then it's like, okay, so now you know, like, but when I really rap, like, I can really do this. You know what I'm saying?
So I think it's that. Word. Give me a zone that you want to be in beat-wise, tempo-wise, something.
Tell you what, let's just do Acappella. Is that cool with you?
You want to go acapella?
Let's go Acappella. Let's do that.
Feel free. All right.
I had to show him that I'm not a little bro. I can't fall for a future that's frivolous. My shoulders got broader, my business got smarter. I work like this shit is a privilege. Damn near I just face imprisonment. All of this work in my catalog fidgeting. I took a break like it's bad on my ligaments. 2 months in Cali, then back in my residence. Listen, when God sends his messages, I made a masterpiece. I'm from America, there ain't no miracles. That shit hysterical. I seen some things you would think was unbearable. Niacin, said I stopped smoking, I just keep on buying it. Know how it feels to be stuck in environments. Know how it feels not to reach the requirements. I've been so foolish since 3rd grade. Hummingbird stuck in the bird cage. Cigarettes. Losing my voice at a slow pace. Marlboro Reds on my worst days. Only sober on my birthdays. 20 trying to make an earthquake. Just put down a lease on my first place. Still at home like a third base. I ain't even got a workspace. Working where I trap and serve at. Surveillance on me, I can merch it. More than God staring from the surface. More than demons, goblins, any surfing. Semi-conscious trying to make me nervous. It's my karma coming for my verses. Mo better blues till I'm worthless. Till my teeth gone, I'ma sleep wrong. I'ma keep knowing I got a purpose. If I'm sleeped on, I'ma keep on till my arms break from the jerking. I'ma sing songs like it's Easter morning. You need some from this sermon. For we all lost when we all fall. So I'ma look at Jesus to observe him. He's coming, I heard him. Yep. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Whew.
That shit decent.
You got no. That was
I got
more
one
than,
more for you.
You want to give one?
Can I give one more?
You can
I
do
know
whatever you want,
like,
bro.
I'm fucking the time up and
Nah,
shit.
go in, bro. Go in.
I got some shit I say. I came up straight from the bottom of bottomless pits off a new Chevy verse lines. My homie KB said you're gonna make it right after just hearing the first line. And I ain't need Ruben the channel's maneuvers to help me make it to the front lines. And I'm way too brilliant, resilient to hustle for millions and still just be prime time. I came up straight from the bottom. I came up straight from Chicago where markets tell they murking kids. Ferguson, it's like the word is here. Americans, it's like the coast is clear. Light bulb ideas, we need chandeliers. But sharing thoughts is like sharing tears. And we don't share pain or we don't share shit. Won't share champagne, don't even share a lift. But still kissing babies. Still shaking their hands like Parkinson's. Stand firm on the ideas they market and offering, auctioning, profiting properly, probably. This game's a monopoly. Send them to jail if you got the keys. I can see you scratch the surface for lotteries. We think it's all a scheme. Hot 97.
His name is Taylor Bennett, bro.
Yeah.
Bro, thank you for coming by.
No,
today.
thank you so much for having me on here, man. Like,
Nah.
real talk, bro. Like, you know, like it wasn't any label shit. It was just like I sent you a text and I'm glad that you fuck with the music and fuck with me hard enough to bring me up here. Like, it's an honor, bro.
When
really.
I appreciate that. When I meet someone, you find out, you're like, well, they want to come on the show. Hopefully they're not trash. Turned out, as the year went on, I realized you were dope, and that's why you're here.
You, man.
His name is Taylor Bennett. Pleasure, bro.
Thank you, bro. Very much. Appreciate you, Peter.
Peace.
Peace.